Pontiac DM.3 WYAC in the place to be. We got
What
a
up,
real special guest today. What's up, fam? What's going on, everybody?
What up, though?
What it do?
I'm sharing the live. Everybody who's watching, please make sure y'all share the live.
Yeah,
and
I'm about to
tune in
share.
now.
I'm about to share it now. Let me go ahead and share it before we get to going. All right. So yeah, we in the place to be. You know what I mean? We got my man Melvin Measy, the man, the producer, the man, the myth, the legend. You know what I'm saying? He's doing major things out here in the city of Pontiac and beyond. Not just, he ain't even held in the city of Pontiac in the walls up. He doing stuff all around. I done seen this man travel, do stuff. I think if I ain't mistaken, out in New York City, out in different places doing music shoots, doing a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real happy to have him here with us tonight before the before the Lions go and put the smack down on the Monday Night Football tip.
Right.
But how we feeling, Amy? What's going on with you?
Just my first day, real day back to work after visiting LA. So I'm kind of getting adjusted to everything.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing to be back. Safe travels there and
my
back.
daughter, let me tell you. So my daughter's she turned 35. And so I took her out there to LA to visit with my brother. And we had a good time. We had a real good time.
Any
But
special
I wanted to
sights?
talk about Scoop's trip to Ghana while Measy's trying to get back on, because you never really told us about that, because I know that was a hell of an experience.
Man, that trip was amazing, man. I can't even put that shit in words.
Man, can y'all hear me? Am I there?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you. I mean,
I got to the
I'm hearing the
car.
echo.
Hold on, you hear echo?
Yeah, man, I don't know if the phone.
Hold on. Let me turn it off of this.
I don't hear an echo. Oh, a little bit.
Can you hear echo now or no?
1, 2. No, we good.
You Gucci?
We good.
All right.
What you were saying, Scoop?
Man, I'm just saying, it was crazy, man. You know how a lot of people, I done heard people say they done been over. You know, I done been all over the world, man, and I never, you know what I'm saying? I landed in Togo before I made it to Ghana. And to Accra, actually, because Togo, that's still Ghana, but I was in another city first, man. It's crazy. The people different, man. The environment is different. You don't see a lot of white people. You know what I mean? You know how over here you have to watch where you're going. You might not want to be in certain places, but it's always a dope ass place to be over there. The people, man, they don't like the people that just know you, or trying to know you. Like, they do favors for you. They won't take money. You know what I mean? It's just a whole different experience, bro. And I got to see where, you know what I'm saying, where the slaves were, you know what I'm saying, possibly my family.
That sounds fire.
You know what I'm saying? My family, it's at least a 40% chance that somebody in my family came through that port where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Because it was
absolutely.
Is it the port of no return? What's that? It's the okay, yeah.
And I was there, man, and I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't like being there, but you know what I'm saying, I found out that some of the shit that I preach on, you know what I'm saying, was actually more than true. And it just made it was like a full circle type thing. Like, it wasn't no return because my ass came back. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only good feeling of me being there, was the fact that I'm literally back in this place. I wasn't made to come back there. I did it on my own, you know what I'm saying? And we're different people now, you know what I mean? So
that's dope.
Have you ever done like the ancestry type of thing?
Yeah. So I'm really Nigerian.
You're
I'm
Nigerian.
really Nigerian. Yeah, as far as my ancestry go. But you know what I'm saying, I'm like 16%, you know, Ghanaian, and you know, but Ivory Coast or whatever. But yeah, man, it was just crazy. I'm building me a house out there.
Sure. You thinking about going back anytime soon? I mean, probably next year.
Man, as soon as possible, bro.
He was
Yeah,
talking about not coming back, saying that
you sure
if he
was.
didn't have his kids and family over here, he would have stayed.
Yeah, it'd have been over. Yeah.
Well, you know it's legal over there. You now I was about to get in trouble. I was about to say it's legal to have polygamy over there.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
That's on your scope. That's on your radar.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No, yeah,
I had to ask. You know what I mean? But all right.
no doubt. It already. I mean, it's always has been. That's been my life since shit. You know me, so.
Yeah.
Measy
Well,
must be having a sick. He must got a Verizon.
now he on the move. I
He
know
does
he.
have Verizon. He does have Verizon, actually. So he's on the move. Not only is he into cinematography, videography, and photography, and all things media, he's also a dad. And so he said he was going to pick up his son
There
for
you
the
go.
game, I think.
Man, my bad, y'all.
Y'all good. I mean, hey guys, y'all want to go ahead and just dive into it? I mean, I know we got them for a limited time, so we can deep dive into it and let people join as they may.
Right. Hey, so Measy, man. Hey, what inspired you to shoot this movie, man? That's what we want to know. That's the first thing.
Um, it's just something that I always kind of really wanted to do. I was telling Ashanti earlier that I had wrote a script to a video that I had shot years back, and I just kind of I just kept writing because the music video was only so long. I was like, if I can write a music video, I can write a movie. So
Right.
I just kept on writing it. I mean, the script was in a script form, but it really wasn't. It was a kind of like unorthodox script, but the people who
Uh,
was there understood what I meant and how we got it across, though.
right. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I wanted to do something different though because I done did everything. You know what I mean? I done did mostly everything else, and it's kind of you just kind of want to leave stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be here. It's gonna be timeless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
So, what's the name of your movie for those who are watching who aren't from Pontiac or the Detroit area?
Okay, we want them to be from every area. We
Right,
got
because I
cash
do have people who
on,
be watching me all over the place, and they be like, "I
yeah,
enjoy the
cash on
show, but I
delivery.
didn't. Who was that?" So let's just give you an introduction. Tell us who you are, the name of your company, and what you got going on recently.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry I'm going in and out for people
No,
who
you
is
good right
in.
now.
But I am Measy from Elite Media. My government name is Melvin Grigsby. If you ain't down with calling me by my stage name, it don't matter. I get paid by both names, so it really don't matter. Um, I've been doing photography, videography, media for about 7 to 8 years almost.
Okay.
Um, I I do this full time. This is my job. I don't have any other way of source of income. So this is I get up and go to sleep. This, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I have worked with mostly like everybody that you possibly name, from music artists to even people like Big Red.
Think we losing them a little bit. Easy. I think we losing them a little bit. I know a little bit. Can you hear us?
I don't really have I don't have like a box you can kind of put me in.
Okay, we lost you for like a good
Can you hear
15.
me?
Yeah, we lost you for a good 15 seconds.
I'm
If you
going
can
through
give
a
us that
bad
last
area.
15.
I should. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we lost you for about 15 seconds.
Can you hear me? My bad. It's a bad area back here in Auburn Hills.
So we lost you for about 15 seconds. So you were saying that.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us, Mies?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I can hear y'all now.
okay. Yeah, we lost you for like the last 15 seconds of what you were saying, a little bit. So, could you recap a little bit?
Yeah, my son got away because I'm literally here. Auburn Hills is the worst place to get a signal at. My phone is doing 1,000,001 because they don't care that I be having other stuff to do.
Right.
I don't understand this. Daddy stuff don't stop.
What's
But
the what's the last 15 seconds you were saying?
where was I at? I was
You were
talking
telling us
about
about your media, the things you do as far as your media company,
okay, yeah, I was saying
people
that
you've met
I
You
really
said you been
and worked
working
with.
with X amount of people. That's where we lost you.
okay, say I didn't work with I basically what I was saying is I can be anywhere from the ghetto to city council within a car. I don't really have like a box that you can per se put me in when it comes to like media. I work with everybody.
Right.
I, Method Man. I don't work with Big Gretch. Everybody from Detroit. All the rappers from Detroit. Some council people from Detroit. Um, I, we was in St. Croix.
Yeah,
Lonnie
I
had brought us down
actually
to
met.
St. Croix.
Yeah, the first time I actually met him, we were in St. Croix, and he was the photographer for a mutual friend who had hired him to do some photos for
in
advertising.
in the middle of COVID, we out in damn in the Virgin Islands in the middle of COVID. You hear me? Getting to it
Right.
though. We had a good time though.
Yeah.
It was business though. We definitely had a good time though in the middle of COVID. That just lets you know like I'm gonna get to it regardless.
Right. And I can say for those who are looking to hire him that even though we were in St. Croix and we were partying and it was things going around, Melvin was totally professional the entire time, got the job done to the point where I was so impressed. I hired him for pretty much all of my events.
Honey child, baby girl, don't let my phone go away. You hear me? She
That's
tear me
right.
up.
I do.
But but
So, and
that's
even if
business though.
I think for my 50th, you weren't available, but then you had another photographer who you work alongside. And he had no problem, like, look, I got you. I'm booked and busy, but the person you're going to be impressed with. And sure enough, the guy that he
Yes.
put on the job,
Donna Reese
right,
photography. Yeah, that's
A1.
my homeboy. He definitely
Yeah,
accommodated you well. He definitely
yeah,
accommodated you well.
yeah, I
That
appreciate it.
I just did a wedding this weekend, and when I say this goes down in the slowest wedding I ever did, Lord bless they soul, and they was Christians too, Lord. And I love you gotta love a good Christian wedding. You know what I'm saying? I'm non-denomination, but you gotta love a good Christian wedding. You hear me?
They took y'all
When
through
I
it.
when I say I got there an hour before the wedding still started an hour and a half later. You
Oh,
hear
wow.
me? When it was supposed to start at 3, we didn't start the wedding until like 4:30.
Okay.
And
So
then
all of this basically, Melvin, has led you. I know you've worked with like a lot of people, artists, different people's movies and stuff like that. So that led you to writing and producing and directing your own, right?
yeah, and just wanting to have just well every I was like every creator would definitely want to. I don't think everybody, but I always been like a visionary, so I would think that'd be something that somebody would want to do just to get out here, like a movie, a documentary,
Mhm.
something that's something.
We're losing.
Yeah, I know he going through. Yeah, Auburn Hills can be hard. Auburn Hills can be hard trying to get through. I got zero. I get zero bars really going through certain parts of Auburn Hills, so I know he probably going through it.
Yeah, that be with that Verizon though, man. I switched to Verizon because I thought they was the best, but in Michigan they trash.
But isn't
Right.
Verizon like the "Can you hear me now"
Resources in
company?
They through with that. They done.
Hold on. I think it's connection. Okay, one.
He trying to get
Let
with
me
the
let me see.
show.
Add to scene. Let's see. All right, Meezy, is you back with us? I think we lost him complete. Okay,
Oh, there he is.
there you go. All right,
yeah, I'm
you
here.
back with us, bro.
But
You back with us.
what I was saying was is you want something that's going to accumulate some income while you sleep, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's another reason why. If I can that's another income.
Hey, bro, that's a smart. Hey, that's
So
a
that's
real,
another
real.
reason why
Yeah,
I did this.
that's a real smart thought pattern right there. Like you say, you got to find a way, especially with this type of grind or this type of lifestyle. You know what I mean? You got to have something that works for you while you ain't got to work. You know what I mean? That's a real smart outlook on that, because I was wondering, like me and you talked a little bit before we got on. how did you make the transition to say one day I'm gonna do this movie? I mean, according to all the stuff you've done before, the music videos, city council, different all types of stuff you done did. How did you make that jump to say, you know what, a movie is something that I want to do, and not only the writing, the shooting, the lighting, the getting in touch with Tubi. All I mean, it's a lot of stuff that goes in touch with what you got to do. The screening that you did downtown, it's a lot that you had, a lot of hats you had to wear, man. Like, what made you get to that decision before you even thought in depth of making money while you sleep? To take such of a that's a big
I I
responsibility.
thought I thought that I could shoot a movie by myself. I just said I can do this all by myself. Like, I don't
Right.
know why when I was, what I'm saying, I just thought like I can do it by myself. And that's what I did. And I learned that never do that shit again. You hear me? I did it. I did it. You
You
know what I'm saying?
did.
It can't be, it ain't like it can't be done, but if you want to do it right, if you want to have good production, if you want to not worry yourself and have gray hair and not make no mistakes, you want to work with a team. You want to build a team. You want to be able to have somebody that can overlook. Because after so long, when you're doing everything yourself, your patience with your actors is short. You certain stuff that you can take if you didn't have to take, you don't want to take. I'm snapping on my actors for, what the hell you want now? Say the shit right. Wait, we've been here all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so like just taking some stuff off of you to where you let other people work and handle the job. And it can go by smoothly. It can go by smoothly. Any film can be shot with the right team in 2 weeks, 11 or 14 days. You can shoot a successful film for
Mm.
sure.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
No, no
For
doubt, no
sure.
doubt. That's normally about 14, yeah, about 14 days, man.
Eight
So,
ten hour days, eight
so
ten hour days. But we was shooting like two. We was shooting like I'm getting up when y'all dropping the kids off. Y'all got the kids dropped off. All right, bet. We gonna shoot between 8 o'clock and 2 before we got to go get the kids from school. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. That's how we
Yeah,
was linking up, trying to get the movie done. So it wasn't like we was all on the set schedule as well.
right.
So take us through the process because I'm curious. So you wrote the movie first with like all the characters and stuff like that, or did you kind of go as you went along once you got on set, or a little bit of
No,
both?
I wrote it. I wrote it first. I wrote the movie first. I had the characters that I wanted in there, and then I reached out like this film I'll cast. I won't reach out unless the people that are already having the film, they already gonna cast. But I'm not reaching out no more. I reached out to this film because I seen certain people playing certain roles. Like, I want to work with him. I want to work with him. I
Okay.
want to work with him. So after I wrote it, I got my characters. I got the people who I wanted to play the characters. We didn't do like no table reading and no stuff like that. I gave them the script. We'll do like, I'll give them the whole script, let them look it over, which they'll probably forget it the next day. So I'll give them a script for the day, what we just doing that particular day. So it's easier for them to digest with just for today's work prior to them to have to remember a whole fucking movie. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
So I'll send them the shit for the day. They'll act. They'll get the script. If it fit, I wasn't too much on doing what I put on the script. As long as it's what I got going on and it makes sense and it ain't corny, yeah, roll with it. But you got to make sure, because we got to shoot it 3 times. We got to get 3 different angles. You got to make sure that you remember what you said 3 times. If you can't remember
Right.
that, read what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to match up. You saying 3 different things 3 different times. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of pointless of the shoot at that
Mhm.
at that point. So after I did that, we shot we shot that movie. It took about we shot that movie on and off for 2 years, bro.
mm,
The first
Wow.
time we got like 60% done, and then I tried to go back in, procrastinate, like waiting a week or a month to go back and shoot. The house we Airbnb a house, he sold it, so we couldn't use the house no more. And I done shot half of the damn movie in this house that I done Airbnb for a week. You know what I'm saying? Now I
Wow.
can't I can't get the house no more because he sold it to somebody. I can't
And
even ask them, can I
hairstyles
use
might
their house?
change and weight gain and
Yes.
all type of things in 2.5 years. So I'm pretty sure your patience was wearing a little thin. And
Yeah, yeah. So I say like around this time last year, around December, it was like close to December. I was like, you know what? Well, I started producing again around this time last year. December, I said, you know what? I'm gonna put a date on this. I'm gonna say Easter. Once I put a date on here, I'm a liar if this don't come out. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
Right.
I put a date on there and I just hopped on it and we just I didn't wait. I didn't wait till I got done with the movie and start editing it. I was editing it as I go. So if we shot for 4 5 hours a day, I'm gonna go home because I'm shooting it in the order that I wrote it. So I'm gonna go home and edit it all the way up until we need to shoot again. Unless we gotta shoot a part and I just gotta wait till I can get that other part to add to it. But
Right.
as I was going, I was editing and it just so it was just making my process easier. You know what I'm saying? So after we got done with all the shots, I started putting my script. I mean, I started putting the scoring on there. Sent it off to Will Black and Bub. They messed with the sound for me the best that they could do because my sound wasn't the best. I was
Okay.
on and off with the sound because, like I said, I'm the director, I'm the I'm the I'm the DP, I'm the sound guy, I'm the light man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm everybody. So yeah, I knew something wasn't gonna be as perfect as it should. You know what I'm saying? So after I got that back from them, we had the movie premiere. I had reached out to get it at the Strand for some reason. It didn't go out. It didn't come fruition for the Strand. So we ended up getting the Platt. The Platt reached out. So that was cool. We sold that mug out. It was a full house in that mug. I got laughs. I was like, yeah, we on to something with that one. So
So overall, how did you feel about the movie? Was it like mission accomplished, or did that just make you want to do more, do better, and make a bigger project?
it made me want to do more and do better because I was thinking I was stressing. Oh damn, I ain't got no cameraman. I need somebody here to take pictures. Gil told me he was like, bro, don't chill. Like you good. Like this ain't gonna be the last time that you're gonna be in this moment. Just live this up right now. Don't try to record and do too much. Like nigga, this the tip of the iceberg. This ain't that one that you're gonna have to remember. Like this only the beginning.
Right. Right. Right.
So with him telling me that though, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping no more. I was like, you know what, you right. So I just kind of let it flow then. It wasn't really like no like thing like this the last thing I'm gonna do. Like, nah, this ain't. This just the first. This just the trial. This just to catch people.
Bobby, the name of the movie is Cash on Delivery, and I believe you can get it on Tubi right now. Melvin will have to get unfrozen to tell you because I think there's actually another site where you can view it. But
And
I
all you
know
got to do is put on
Tubi.
really on
Can
Tubi.
y'all
All you
hear?
got to do is put on Cash, and I mean, it's so hot right now that the rest of the movie pop up for you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
You
Oh
know,
yeah,
Am
we
I
got
back
you.
on? Hey Melvin. Hey, what up though? So I'm thinking like you stupid. Hey Melvin, POH in this bitch. So so I'm thinking like getting it on Tubi gonna be easy. You gotta have like 6 different cover
yeah.
arts for it
Mm.
to go on there. You gotta have a SRT file. That's some shit I didn't know. I'm thinking like you gotta have a charger. I need a Hemi with a SRT. What the hell? But that's a closed caption file that you gotta have. So
Mm.
when it's showing it can show the words. So I had to pay somebody to get that done, and then they still gotta see if it's good enough for them to accept it. So I waited for a while. I had it on my homeboy website for rent. You know what I'm saying? People rented it and bought it. That was good. It was only I think I probably got like 50 some people who interacted on the app. That was cool. But I
Right.
knew once it dropped on Tubi, when people can watch it for free, that's when I know the criticism gonna come. I know people go, but that's good. I wasn't tripping. That's what I was looking for. So
Mhm.
Right.
once it hit Tubi faster than I thought it was. My man had hit me on a Monday, like, hey, Tubi accepted the license. I was like, cool. I'm thinking it wasn't gonna be until like the end of October, November. Man, he hit me Friday, like, no, Sunday night, like, hey, congratulations, you on Tubi. I'm like, oh, it's
Wow,
up.
so you didn't even know a release date or anything to.
Nah, I
Wow.
didn't. I
That's
didn't. I'm like, oh, what's up? We Tubi stars. So I watched it all Sunday night. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna promote because it's a Sunday night. I'm like, I'm gonna promote it Monday morning, top of Monday. So yeah, I dropped that mug Monday, and here we are here.
nice.
Wow. Wow.
Man, I'm gonna say, Melvin, I'm extremely proud of you
I
because
appreciate that.
it take heart to just go out there and do it. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? And you did that, and it's
Yeah.
successful. So
You know, I ain't never been scared. I used to dance in high school, bro. You know, niggas used to be like, "Hey, that nigga gay." No, he's not. I I ain't never been scared to, to do me, do be who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
God, everything comes with criticism, good and bad. So I just take it and roll with it. It
right.
ain't gonna change what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna move because everybody gonna have their opinions
And
regardless.
you
So
and you damn near went viral with the criticisms. You tried to
yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah, for
scroll
did. He
sure.
did.
over to go see what everybody was talking
That's
about.
how it works, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how
That's
it
a
works.
blessing. That's a blessing.
Let
In
me ask.
disguise, I definitely was happy. I was like, okay, bet we got motion.
We got
Let me.
motion.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you this, Mies.
Go
So
ahead.
how much you had to film over those last couple of years? How much of that ended up on the cutting room floor? Because you know how they say so much of a movie, man. Like,
Only thing that I added my homegirl Elise role from the other one. And it was a dark kind of it fit because you couldn't really tell that it wasn't the same house, but you can if you just paying attention for real, for real.
all
That's
right,
the only thing that made it. Everything else I cut fresh. Even the scene because my movie was only like 41 minutes, 39 minutes long for real. I was a short film. Like I wasn't expecting it to make that mug long for real. I didn't expect niggas to like that motherfucker for real. So
Right.
I wasn't going in intent to make a full length film. So once I sent it to him, like, bro, this too short. Tubi movies gotta be 45 minutes long. I'm like, oh my God, what?
yeah.
I mean, the movie edited. You hear me? You hear me? T is edited. I'm done. I'm like, okay, shit, it's done. Shit,
And you three
and
minutes short.
Hey, trying to add 3 minutes in film, that's a lot of
You
film.
bro,
I
don't
mean,
even
no,
give me
it ain't
credit
easy.
for this.
5 minutes. I had to
5 minutes,
have. We
dog.
recorded that. We added a police scene. We recorded it. It took us like 30 minutes to shoot this scene. It was hot, the hottest day of the summer, damn near. I had the police thing. They had the full shit on. It's hot. I just had to think of. I said, what can I said, let me think of a scene that I can just add in that ain't gonna alter the
The outcome,
storyline. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it was either do the delivery guys or use the police officers. That's something that you can just put in. Them stopping somebody. Cool. So we shot that part. Man, I broke that shit down. It was 3 minutes long, bro. I was still 2 minutes
Still needed
short, bro.
2 more minutes.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's the
So
part that
I
people
just
don't know
Time to
about
throw in the
filming, right there. What you
transition.
said, yeah.
Time to throw in the transition.
yeah, so now it's time to extend some of these transitions. Now it's time to make this intro a little longer. Now it's time to make this outro a little longer and make my credits a little longer. And that's how I did it, bro. Cause I sure wasn't about to record no more scenes.
Right.
I
Yeah,
was
nah.
I was over. I was over that movie, bro, at that point. For real.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
that we got this one in the now we got this one in the bag, and it looked like it's just keep moving up the charts, man. I know you got some more stuff, some new ideas coming. I know you
Yeah.
don't probably want to tell everybody what you may
Man,
be having, but
I
what's
don't
up?
care.
What
I
you got
don't
going?
care.
What
Cause
you
they
got
can
cooking,
do it.
bro?
Because they can do it, they can't do it like me. You feel me?
For sure, for sure.
So I'm doing a reality show that I'm working with Ginger the 13th. This it's gonna be called Drip or Drown. We're gonna have six clothing lines.
oh,
And each
that's
round it's gonna be like the cake wars type thing. So each round they're gonna have to come up with an outfit to match whatever we have for them to, and then you're gonna have judges, and they gonna get we gonna subtract a person from each one to the final round, and you're gonna have a winner. We're gonna have a host, and we're gonna have different judges each round type thing. But it's gonna be dope though. It's gonna be like like first round will be like the roast bit Jordans. They got to come up with some, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it's gonna be dope though. I don't want to give out too much, but we gonna do
Right,
that for
right.
sure. That's gonna be
Well,
dope.
Now, is that for local designers, or are you talking about like the whole Metro Detroit area?
Yeah, we gonna expand it bigger than Pontiac for sure.
Yeah, and I noticed that you used some Pontiac brands in the movie, so kudos for that.
Yes,
I
yes,
caught that.
yes, for sure,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. I'm working on this other film called Motion. That's like your typical hood film, like it's money, sex, drugs, guns type thing. I
right.
just think like I used to do music, so I just want to have like I just want to have like something for every genre. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a gangster film. I want to have comedy. I want to have a love story. You know, a basketball film. I just want to hit on every aspect. You know what I'm saying? Not just, but my initial lane that I do want to stick into is dramedy. But I do want to just have my catalog with everything across the board, though. You know?
Do a dating show and let me be the
Well,
host.
do you?
Yeah, write the script and bring it
Oh,
over here.
No, a reality dating show.
Hmm.
oh,
Those are really
Yeah.
big on Netflix.
oh
What,
my
hey,
God.
now that you went to the now that you went to the directing, you know, making movies, what do you feel like the genres like our culture that is missing? You know what I mean? The type of
Um,
films that are missing. What do you feel like
More
could be?
so like right. I need more movies like we need more movies like Boys in the Hood, Menace to
No,
Society.
I agree with you.
They
I agree
have
with you.
them, but it's not really. It don't hit like that. It don't
With
have
the
like.
cult classics.
It's just it's not meaningful. You can have killing and shit in your movie, but it's meaningful. You know what I'm saying? You want some more shit that's gonna hit home that people can actually watch and take home with them and be like, you know what, that shit really remind me of some shit I'm going through right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? More real life films, cause now we just see just like everybody ain't got it. Everybody ain't up. Everybody ain't pushing scats, and you know what I'm saying. It's more real life shit though. That's what I want to just touch too. Just
Yeah.
more shit that's just gonna
I
be
miss
like
the like the John
relatable.
Singleton
Yeah.
era, like that.
Yeah, yeah. More.
Yeah,
I want to get
really
more of
cool.
that hood. Just that hood look, just like coming from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
know what I mean? We got to stay there, but I just want that look to where it's just like shit. This is my reality. This is what I see. So this is what I want to portray. I just want to paint my picture of what I see or what I've been through. You feel
Hmm.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's
How
why.
was?
Think
Go
if you
ahead.
thinking about some I think you know what I mean. I feel like you should do a part two, man. I know people be like, man, I'm finna leave that where it's at. But you
I
see,
and that's where I felt, but I think I want to, you know, on a Friday tip too, though. On a, you know,
right?
bust two movies out, spin the block, drop it when niggas ain't expecting for a part two to drop type shit. You see now they, as long as much as they've been talking about it, they finally about to drop a buffed up two. You know what I'm saying? They really
Yeah,
talking about doing a
they've
buffed
been
up two.
working on
So
that forever, though. They've been working on it forever.
type shit, and that'd be another thing too. Just getting everybody and getting that vibe and just making a good story roll for it as well. You know.
Well,
Yeah,
let me ask you this: what do you like doing the best? Because you got your music videos, you got your corporate videos that you do, you got directing, you got photography. Out of all those things, live stream, you do. I mean, Melvin
You the
Measy does
live
it all.
stream, man, bro.
Well,
That's one thing
but
I can't fuck with. Is no
Listen,
live
I
stream.
used to even run into him at work.
Yeah. A nigga asked me, I like you either Ashante or Reggie Branner. You need some, you just gotta know
yeah,
what
you
you
gotta
and
know who to deal with. Yeah,
yeah, but you still got to know what you're good at too. I'm not about to sit here and say like I'm Taco Bell. You're not about to get no cheeseburgers over here. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's what I like to just stick in my lane. So if a nigga asks me to do some nah, this I know specifically that's what that you do everything else, but I know you fucking kill at that shit though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Look, your sound good. You got us looking good. You
yeah.
pushing us in and out. I done popped in. The niggas that go at that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Appreciate that, bro.
I'm just a firm believer in, I this what I do. I just stick in this lane. But my most favorite thing to do is whatever a nigga got a bag for me to do, bro. Like that's my most
Hey,
favorite
hey,
thing
hey,
to
hey,
do.
hey,
Whatever a nigga calling me to do today, that's my most favorite thing to do, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
hey! I'm with you on that, dog, for
Hey, I
sure.
can't pick and choose, bro. Because
uh,
You said
if a
whatever
nigga
gonna
got a
keep that
music video for
fridge
me today,
full.
guess what?
That's
That's
your
my
favorite thing to
favorite
do.
thing to do. Yes,
I
yes.
feel you.
It might not. A nigga might not have no. I might not be shooting shit right now. People might just need some logos and some brochures
Right.
and shit.
Just
That's my
let it
That's
favorite
your
thing
favorite
to
thing
do
to
MPT
right
do.
attached
now.
to
Hey,
it.
that's right. Yup.
Whatever paying the bill. That my paying the bills is my favorite thing to do, bro. So whatever the fuck my phone call, bro, that's my favorite thing to do.
You
Right.
say
Speaking of
do.
phone call, I'm gonna open up the phone line. So anybody that wants to go ahead and call and talk to Measy, talk about the film, talk about what he's done or doing or is going to do, please call in 248-905-1128 and call in, speak to the champ.
hey, so
Hey, you heard what he said.
hey, Macy, what was
What
the
up, though?
budget, man? I know A lot of some people don't like sharing. You know, what I'm saying they
Uh-huh.
budget of a movie or what they spent. But I'm curious to what the budget was like. You know what I mean?
Nigga, you
Since you
gotta
was
think about
in it,
you gotta think about like if I'm the cameraman, I ain't gotta pay for a cameraman.
that's the biggest part.
The biggest part for me was gas money, getting niggas some food to eat every now and then when it was a time, or getting an Airbnb every now and then. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't. I utilized everything that a nigga can possibly pay me for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you like when I shot a movie for somebody and I just DP'd the film, and it was a 6 week film, but we only shot on the weekends, which it would have been like 11 to 7 days. I charged them like 3,500. That was just the DP of film. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So on top of that, I asked a I mean a grapher, the light guy, what he charged. That nigga charged. I think he told me it was like $300 a day or something like that. Probably a little bit more than that. That's a day, and you gonna need that nigga for like 11 days. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So you got
Uh,
that's about we had like 6 grand right now. Um, director, well, you probably if you probably gonna direct your own film, but editing a film at least another a nigga ain't about to sit and edit no 45 to an hour movie for under nothing less than 2,000. So I say about a good if you putting it out your pocket and you got to pay everybody to do it on a low end, probably like 7,000, 6 to 7,000.
Yeah, that'd be a
That's like
real low end. You get lucky to even you had to put some
yeah.
you putting some friends and homies together to pull that off.
mm-hmm.
And you ain't no, this I ain't saying paying your cash. This just these
No,
you
that's
gotta
what I'm
work
saying.
with
No.
you gotta pay them on the back end for sure. You gotta get them some tickets or let them know,
Yeah.
get them percentage on the back end. That's what you gotta do on that end. But yeah, just on that alone, and then you gotta think about a movie premiere. I paid 1,000 to get the building, they gave me a discount. Then you want to do t-shirts, you gotta think about t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Getting food, getting bottles. Yeah, it's about a good you looking at about a good 10,000, bro, on a low end. 9 to 10,000 if you like you said if you got friends and you know people.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's for
For
sure.
those that don't know, what does DP mean? The kid wins. Just asked.
Oh, director of photography. That's the guy who got the camera. Who just that's his job, just to shoot the film. He's just the film shooter. I didn't. I look. It's video. I don't know what the hell photography got to do with the
You
video
know.
portion of it. That's just the dialogue for it. It took me a minute. I was like, DP, what they talking about? Is this disrespect? Y'all talking about Derek Ponder? I didn't know what the hell they was.
Mhm.
I didn't know what the hell they was talking about. But it's just like working at the hospital, learning the medical terminology. You will learn it after a while once you get to hearing it enough, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I learned it. Cause I ain't go to nobody's school. I went to YouTube University.
Right.
Hey, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, a lot of us
Nothing
went to.
wrong with that. A lot of us go to that. It's
Which
information overload.
so
Yeah, for sure.
what you being, this is like you said, this is your livelihood. This is 100% what you do. What made you, like you said earlier, you worked at the hospital. That was your, what your job or career was at the time. And of course, I know while you was working there,
Yeah,
you
for
was
about
working.
12 years.
So
About
what
12.
made
I
you go
worked some
ahead?
good booty for a long
What
time.
what made you say, you know what, it's time to make this jump. It's time to make this leap. It's scary. I know you had like some,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
started when I started venturing off, just started actually just doing this media stuff. I started getting calls, you know what I'm saying? It was like, cause like I said, I started doing shit for free. I always heard if you doing this shit that you love for money, you ain't doing it for the right reason. You initially gonna get paid off doing some shit you love to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just started doing a lot of free shit. And then I started getting calls. I'm at work. I'm at the hospital, and I started getting calls like, "Hey, man, I need you to come shoot a video. I need you to." I'm like, "Nigga, I'm here for 12 hours, nigga. It's 7 o'clock. Don't let it be around this time of the year. It's dark as hell. You mad as hell? Like
Yeah,
I done missed all this money today, bro."
yeah.
So once it started balancing it out to where it was like I
Work.
started getting more calls to be outside of work than inside of work. I just started transitioning slowly. I didn't quit cold turkey. I went contingent. It actually took me to go. I got hired in Chrysler, nigga, and Toledo plant. And I thought that was a say. I was like, nigga, I'm in the plant, nigga. Fuck the hospital, fuck everything, nigga. I'm in the plant, nigga. Shit, I made it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't go to college, it's only a couple jobs you can have that's respectful. The plant job, hospital job, and probably teach something, I don't know, some other shit.
Right.
So so I'm like, nigga, I made it to the plant, nigga. I did that shit. That's some of the hardest shit I ever did in my life. When I mean like I worked in trim, so I was putting in like
Oh,
little
you were
screws in
working
the
hard.
brake pad. Nigga, I left there and this was hurting.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even be in this. Like, how do you not be in this? Cause you doing this thumb sore. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, if I'm going to work this hard for anybody in the world, nigga, it's going to be me. And that's when I worked at the plant for like 30 days, nigga, and quit. Like, yeah. Elite media is in full effect, y'all. Thank you.
So how was it like just being a husband and had a household to make that kind of decision? Like I'm gonna take pictures.
Oh, cause they don't believe you, nigga. You about to what, nigga? Rent dude. You about to take a picture, nigga? Fuck out of here, nigga. You better go wipe some booty, nigga. What you mean? You better go get some 401k, nigga,
A
some
check,
insurance, nigga.
right?
It's hard. They don't believe you. You got to make them believe though. Like when people start flying me out, and I'm like, and y'all bills paid, and I'm gone. They start believing like, oh, okay, yeah, this nigga not playing. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like.
How long did
So
it take
that
before? How long did it take before you start seeing the fruits? Like, okay, now it's working. It's happening. Now it's on the road. I'm rolling.
once when I knew I started getting gas, when it was just like I said, I started doing so much. I did the Method Man video. Once I did the Method Man video, I turned around and did a Mozzie video, and then shit just started catching. And I'm like, nigga, if I done been in a room with Method Man, nigga, I don't care about none of you niggas. Like, nigga, I
Mm-hmm.
made it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
literally, I'm broke still, but in my mind, like, nigga, I'd have been around Method Man. I shot a Method Man video. He's one of the most famous people ever in the world. You know what I'm saying? So,
Sure.
my confidence just being around other people was just like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really like, I'm like, yeah, but I started acting like that though. When you start acting like that and moving like that, they got
Mm-hmm.
to treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
ain't take nothing less than the way I was acting, the way I set that tone to be. So I didn't take nothing less than that. Once I got a BMW and some buffs, the nigga couldn't tell me shit. You hear me? Like
You're one of the first people that I heard say the price just went up.
the price just went up, and I spent money talking about the price just went up. Yep, it did because I need to get my money back from all this shit I just bought.
Right.
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 Yeah, I
Know
seen.
Yeah,
your worth. Know your worth.
There was a lot of people shooting, you know what I'm saying, videos and music around that time. You know what
mm.
I mean? And I was dealing with, I think you know, Demic. He used to be my artist,
Yeah.
and
Demick, my man, cool
I'm
guy.
like, man, the coldest, the person what made your video stick out, man, is was your editing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The editing work that you did, you know what I'm saying, was more advanced than what most people was doing. So I'm like, man, you need to holler. He like, well, that's my man's, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I think at the
That-
time you was busy as hell, so you
And
know,
that price
I'm,
that just went up. That price that just went up. Niggas weren't trying to pay no
yeah,
five, six
and
hundred
yeah,
dollars for no
and that,
video.
yeah,
Now when you got niggas that shooting good
And I will
videos
and I
and still
will
at
say
$200.
I will say yeah, I will say that as soon as the because I watched it on Tubi, as soon as it started, I was like, quality. This is quality. I didn't know the
Yeah.
storyline. I didn't know anything, but as soon as it popped on, I was like, it's clear. The sound is good. Like I'm like excited for you, and it was
I done
just so
seen worse shit
clear,
on
and the
Tubi.
sound was so perfect.
I done seen way worse shit on Tubi.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
it's a,
That's
man,
why I wasn't bad. Like, oh, I'm like, they saying my shit bad. They must ain't seen some of this
Oh,
shit on
absolutely.
Tubi that I
I
watched.
sat in a movie
right.
theater, and the sound was horrible. The picture was fuzzy.
Yeah.
I wanted to walk out. So whatever they have to say
But
about you, tell them
I
I
knew I
said.
had one though. I knew I had one because
Yeah.
everybody I had a full house and everybody was laughing. It was good interaction.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really like I didn't feel no like it wasn't gonna be like people weren't gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So that was another reason too. I didn't feel like I felt like it was gonna do good.
Yeah, and everything isn't for everybody, but I will say at least that somebody coming from Pontiac, husband,
Yeah, for what it's worth.
father, hustler, like What's the big
For what
deal?
is
You
yeah,
need to
for what it's
congratulate.
worth though, for what it's
Mhm.
worth, they couldn't take that away from me. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? They couldn't take it
Right,
away.
right.
And I wasn't tripping about it. I got it done, and it's hard to do something and finish what you start.
That's
And
that's
Mhm.
the
that's
most that's the most important part. It's hard to start and finish, bro. That's you just
If
said the
you
magic
was
key
met,
words right there.
bro, when I
Mhm.
tell you that I done been in so many movies
hmm
or series that was supposed to come out in the last 9 years,
Same
bro,
shit come I know that shit come out.
ain't them shits ain't hit. I know probably one of them people watching right now, like, bro, you need to finish this shit. Like, matter of fact, it's some scenes we can't even like that's 4 or 5 years old. Like, how you do it? The people don't, man. Anyway,
And that's the,
that's
yeah,
why
and
I
no,
jumped in the first place and said something because I'm like, bro, to start some shit and finish it,
Finish it.
bro,
Mhm.
That's
is an
hard.
accomplishment in this
it's
movie shit.
crazy.
Not
Nothing.
just finish it, but release it where we all get to see it. That's an accomplishment. Like you being a movie producer, director, writer. That's in the books. That's something your children, grandchildren,
Yeah, that's
anybody who
going
hears your
down.
name can go and see. So you
Yeah,
can't.
that's going down in the books
Yeah,
for
nobody
sure.
can hate on that. I don't care if the damn movie was 10 minutes.
And it's out there, and
Look,
you can't take it back. You can't even take it back. It's
I
out
can't
there.
even take it
You
You
back.
can't
can't
I
even.
take
couldn't
it.
even change no shit on there. Hey, bro, you messed my name up. My bad, bro. Just,
Right,
just
because
look at
somebody
it like
screen
this.
record it and release it. Right,
Yeah.
so that's
Right.
So
out there.
I was just blessed to be, and my cast was dope. They
Hmm.
they they rock with me. It was some rough times. They rock with me, so I wouldn't have been able to shoot without some of them guys, man. And they chemistry, they put a lot of that shit together on the fly. I was like, they had me like, dog, y'all, I ain't write that, but that shit funny. Keep it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So yeah, it was more so like we, you know what I'm saying, we vibed off each other. It was like our first everybody first baby because ain't nobody know what the fuck they was doing.
Mm.
It was people who was reaching out to me that was good ass actors with resumes.
Mhm.
I curved them like hell. You ain't about to get on my set and get to talking about me, nigga. I know what a real set look like. And we not one of them right now. This ain't the movie for you, nigga.
Right,
No.
right,
We
Let
ain't
me
that
get this one
professional
off.
yet.
Let me get this one off, cause you're not about to get here like, what the fuck is y'all doing? This is
right.
not
No,
our,
right,
you
right.
know
That's
what I'm
that's
saying? So
That's how.
that was another thing too. I curved some people that was really good actors. Like, nah, I'm cool, bro. This ain't the one for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they weren't about to get to Detroit talk about, man, them Pontiac niggas on some bullshit. I was there. Niggas was late. They had babies on the set. Niggas was smoking weed. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. Yeah, so I just I
right.
just let that shit slide. I ain't even
That's
fuck
what
that
you say.
shit.
Staying in your lane.
They
You
had
Until
in
know
my
where you're right. You know
line.
where it's at. Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I was cool for what it was worth. I was like, I got you on the next one. The next one gonna be for you. You
So you
know.
mentioned like not having the supportive staff or whatever. So what actually do you think you would do differently outside of
Mm.
that when you make your next film?
My next film, I'm a flip between director and DP.
Hmm.
I wanna make sure, but I wanna make sure the shot good too. It's gonna be kind of hard to get away from the camera, but I wanna kind of just have my shooter there and I kind of set the shot and let him shoot so I can kind of direct the
Hmm.
scene.
Mhm.
But even so, even if I gotta shoot, even if I can just put somebody there to direct the scene to make the shit go right, I just want to have everybody in place like where they should be. I don't want to just do everything. So I'll have a light guy, I'll have a sound guy, I have a director, and I have a DP. I just want to be. We gonna even have a makeup artist
Hmm.
on. You know what I mean? Niggas, you ought to see the black eye we did. That was some eyeliner, doggy bone. And then if you look at the
Me and
movie,
B.
on the
I
when he
love
But
get
it.
that,
in the
hey,
house.
but
The
that's
Me
a
black
and
good
guys
B.
on the
thing.
other side. I'm like, damn, we
Oh,
ain't even
and
put
But
on the
that,
right
Yeah.
side.
but
That's
that's
all
a
right.
that's a good thing. Honestly, bro, that's a good thing that you did everything yourself the first time, so you know like what it takes. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
did all of it. You know what I mean? Like okay, you know what to expect and what you want better for the next going on. You know what I mean? So, dog,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Sometimes you got to go ahead and just you got to play every part in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
bro.
The cook, the prepper. You know what I mean? And that's what you
Yeah.
did.
That's what you
I
did.
left out that motherfucking kitchen tired as hell. You hear me?
But
Mama
hey, you got it
tired,
done
baby.
right.
Mama tired. Mama
Yeah.
Hey,
tired.
that was, but that's what put in the work for.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. During this whole process, Mel, did you have any adversity with anybody that was a part of that film?
I mean, of course, that's gonna be on a tell-all. We ain't gonna. Of course, it's a movie set. You definitely gonna have people that don't get along and don't feel like working with each other today, and
Yeah.
arguments on set. Yeah, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a movie set. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be a good film if it wasn't no disagreements.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got
But like I said, we had good cast to just keep everything, neutral and nothing got out of hand. Everybody was. We a family.
it.
Mm.
Good. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's
I
yeah.
ain't, I ain't, it ain't no niggas. I ain't working with them niggas no more. No, I'm gonna fuck with
Right.
everybody I was fucking with. They did good, so I ain't tripping.
That's right.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's
Well,
what's up.
how, so with your actors and everything, did
Uh,
they get like was they getting paid, or are they like this is what I'm saying, this is fit in where you fit in right now, what I'm saying, they just paid their dues, you know what I
no,
mean?
I
And
mean at first, going off, we didn't we wasn't even thinking far enough to think about niggas don't even gonna make some money off of it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
we as it went, and I said like during the premiere, I'm like y'all niggas looked out. I'm getting niggas tickets. You know what I'm saying? Then I gave some people some like when it was for rent, I gave them a percentage of the rent. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So
Right.
yeah, I try to accommodate them as best as I could. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
'Cause I tell you what, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna be shocked, man. You done got in that algorithm, that back end money is beautiful.
Man, we just got to get there first, man. Let's
It's
get in
coming.
it.
I'm
Let's
telling you,
get
it's
there.
coming. It's
Let's
coming.
get there.
Cause I can't wait to drop. Boy, I can't wait to drop. All my boys do movies. All my boys do movies, and they done went from what I'm saying to I ain't gonna lie, they done went from apartments to 4,000 square foot. Every single one of
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
fire.
Tubi is the
Then you
way
just
to
gotta,
go.
but
Yeah,
you
them.
still gotta be able to,
You
you
gotta
still
put
gotta
in
be
the
able to
food.
work with
they
people
don't call it
who,
Tubi movie for money for nothing.
you still gotta be able to work with people who, you know what I'm saying, that trust your best interest. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if I sit up there and I'd have made 80,000 off a film and didn't double back and get my cash some bread, I'd be a whole ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, no
if
doubt.
some shit, yeah, if some shit like that did transpire, I'll definitely spin a block and hit my niggas' hands. The most important part being just investing in it and just making sure that this vessel stays running as well, though. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You definitely want to pour back into the glass because especially if that bitch empty, you definitely want to make sure we got better equipment for the next movie.
Mm-hmm.
We got a better sound. We got a budget to where we can pay you niggas next time y'all here. You know what I'm saying? So you just want to be able to build on that. A motherfucker see some money and think it's gone. Like, no, nigga, let's invest this shit
Invested back
and
in
make
it.
it to where, yeah, and put it back to where it's supposed to go. So when you do come out, nigga, now you know, huh? How much you charge? You charge 750 to come out here? Boom, here go your money. You know what I'm saying? Did you go and get your actor little hookup? You got your
Mm-hmm.
SAG. How serious are you taking it to get paid from it as well though? You know what I'm saying? Just coming out and showing some shit like, nah, you still wanna be able to. I just don't want a nigga to come up off of me neither. We gotta be
Mm-hmm.
able to come up off each other. You know
Mm-hmm.
what
Right,
I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
so if you can't come up off of this and make a name for yourself and be a good actor to where like, hey bro, my dog can shoot this movie for us. I know, you know what I'm saying? Or it's no point of us working together if we can't build each other. Cause I just feel as though it's like once you elevating and you got the people around you, it's not your job to go down to close the gap. They got to close the
Right.
gap and
Mm-hmm.
elevate with you. You
Come
know what I'm
on.
saying? For me to you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to come down to close the gap. No, if you want to close that gap and make us feel you gotta elevate because I'm going this
Mm-hmm.
way. You know what I'm saying? So to close that gap, you gotta go that way as well.
That's
Right.
right. That man. That I mean. That's
Yeah, that was deep. That was.
deep. And that's
No, that's for real.
yeah. That's
That's
for
how
real.
I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause people,
And
they
look,
don't want you to. They'd be like, bro, you act like no, nigga. I'm just elevating it. And I can't come down to your level, bro. You gotta close that gap by pushing yourself a little bit more. If I see you want to do better, then I can help you do better. But just doing this shit for clout sometimes, nah, y'all niggas in the way, man. Move for people who really want to do the shit.
Mm.
Right.
yeah, no doubt. And you got to make sure, man. Just a word of advice, bro. Hey, friends and business is two different things.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So you gotta, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying, to make, because I watch, you know what I'm saying, I watched the Detroit movie industry blow up. And like I said, I know all them cats. But they could have blew up quicker if they wasn't trying to put their homeboy in here. I need to put, oh, I need to put him in here. I need,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying? It's
sure.
using who, you know what I'm saying, came out to the casting. Because a lot of times for a minute, a lot of casting be bullshit. It don't even be real. You know what I mean? For that baddie show,
No,
when
for
everybody was mad about that casting, they did the casting just for they could use that to blow up what they doing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Now,
Man.
Melvin, with the movie, and how do you keep yourself up on just the technical side of all of your shooting videos, all of the knowledge that you have? How do you keep going with the trend and advancing with the new technology that's always coming out? Because every 75 days there's something new
Hmm.
that's out.
Okay, so I don't watch TV for real. I don't like niggas that ask me like you saying like the Lions playing or that's cool, but them niggas got money. Them niggas
Right,
millionaires
right.
right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool and I understand that. Like if I got a little free time, I might sit down. I watch enough shit to keep cordial conversation with people so they don't think I'm a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? I like and I catch that shit off of like YouTube. Mostly what I'm watching, bro, is like I'll sit down, I'll just smoke, and I'll watch YouTube videos. I'll watch like King Tut Pro, like different. I'm just constantly always just. I used to hate watching music videos and shit. Now I have to sit down some days and just
Studying.
take 30 minutes and just watch some shit to see what niggas on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Or I might just have to I want to get more into podcasting like
Hmm.
this way. So I'll sit down and just watch the shit because I ain't the type of person who would do some shit, see it, and then just automatically go to do it. Like even if I get like a new camera,
Hmm.
before I open it up, I'm watching the tutorial on it a week before I buy it, and I'm watching the tutorial on it a week before I even press
Open it.
play on the
Yeah.
motherfucker. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So I sit and I just like to just it ain't no time that I'm not trying to learn no shit, bro. So I'm always just sitting here gathering intel. I don't like I couldn't tell you like who with the like my son like football shit, yeah, that's my son. But like sports and TV and shit, nah, I don't be
yeah.
niggas be looking at me like, bro, you watch Power? Did you watch the Mary? Like I thought Mary J. Blige died for real, y'all. I ain't never watched the episode of that shit. I was like, oh my god, Mary J. Blige dead.
Oh,
So yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
how
done
like
spoiled this info, man. We beefing. We be-
hey, but you if you on I ain't never watched it, so I don't look. I just seen they showed it was an obituary. I don't even know her name on the show. I thought she died. I don't know.
So
That's
so
as
let
much like
let
that's as much TV they get out of me, bro. I don't be watching that shit
let me
at
ask
all.
you, man, from your whole beginning, from the start of your cinematography, videographer, photography career, man, what was like some of the because there's levels of maturity in it. You know what I mean? Far as learning how to deal with clients, I done dealt with my situations and learning. I'm still learning how to deal with clients because you
Mhm.
know, as you like you say, as you go up, your clientele change, your prices
Right.
change, the mentality change. How have you seen like your growth, man, over the last decade? Really, you know what I mean? Like
Only
from where you
because
started to where you is.
what only because and Amy can concur. Working in the medical field, bro, dealing with different people, wiping booty, bro, telling people they might not be here tomorrow, and people
Mm.
dying, and you got to deal with all type of shit. You appreciate a lot of shit different too. So I'm able to work with anybody, bro. So it's not that my people skills is crazy. Even like I can still be me around people that you wouldn't expect for me to be me around, and they'd still be like, Melvin, you silly. Like, no, Melvin serious, white lady that drive this $1 million car. Hurry the fuck up. I got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just all about how you delegate yourself and how you be around. I smoke weed all the time, but there's certain places that I'm not about to go smelling like weed
Right.
because
Facts.
I
Hey,
know that's not the time for that though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then in certain places like I know like I don't have to, but I still wouldn't because I don't even want y'all to even know my business like that neither though. You know what I'm saying? So just working with a lot of different people, just being able to delegate businesses and selling drugs as a kid, nigga. Like, if you can sell dope as a baby, you can do anything. I ain't look so being able to do all of that and putting it in a professional, like, it's easy, bro. It ain't really like, and everybody done sold a nickel bag of weed. You didn't try to get on as a kid. I know I ain't
We
talking
don't
crazy.
suggest that's how you start.
You know what I'm saying? A start is a start, but that was the first start of business aspect. But that made me want to be the first person to get out that you can call in the morning. Like, hey, I know if they gonna call me I know if I'm the first person they call, I'm gonna be the first person they call when they need me. If you call me like, hey bro, I need you for this day, and I be like, damn bro, I'm kind of booked. Call what's the name? You gonna call what's the name the next time? Now if I call like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
Let me check real quick. Hey bro, you booked for this day? All right, bet. Let me get you to go over here. Hey bro, let me get you to now you calling me, you not calling him though. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that ain't no type of shit you learn in school. That's the type of shit that you learn from experience and
Trial
dealing
and
with
error.
people
Yeah.
and just
Right.
yeah. So it's I took all that shit in, bro, all my goods and my bads, and I just roll with it, and that's how I meet, bro.
Hey man, it's a testament to even just be doing what you're doing over really a 10-year span, close to over. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
I mean that dog, you can't. I mean, you talked about it before. It's hard to make a living with your camera. It
and
ain't
be
easy, bro.
relevant in
And be
this to
relevant.
be
Yeah.
relevant right
Yeah.
now, bro. In this field, doing the shit that we
Yeah.
doing for as long as I've been doing this shit. It's crazy right now that to still be able to touch the people that I touch and people look up to me the way they look up. As long
Mm-hmm.
as I've been doing this shit, ain't nobody said this nigga. Oh, niggas get crazy. Niggas don't believe me when I tell them I'm 40, bro. They like,
Yeah.
you 40? I thought you was like 29, 30. No, nigga, I'm 40. I've been doing
Yeah.
this shit for a long time, so
No doubt.
that just shows like what I'm saying, how like
Mm-hmm.
I'm true to this shit. I ain't new to this shit, bro. Like you just gotta know how to recreate yourself. You just gotta know how to stay a student. Being a teacher, never you never stop being a student. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I'm never not a student of this shit. So
Mm-hmm.
I respect the way this shit go. Like the young videographers, I don't get in
Mm-hmm.
these niggas' way. They
Mm-hmm.
moving. I let them do them. I don't
Mm-hmm.
look. Y'all shooting videos just as good as I am for half the
Mm-hmm.
price. Oh, I'm gonna hire you and try. I'm gonna hire you for your price
Right.
and go book 7 of my videos. You know what
Right.
I'm
Because you
saying?
smarter, you know
So
how to run it. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it ain't, what I'm saying, at this
Yeah.
point, it ain't about you gotta be the smartest.
Say work
Hold on.
smarter, not harder. Boy,
Hold on. I
work
don't think we lost him. He should
Damn
be.
it.
There we go. We got you back.
No, I'm here. I'm back.
Okay. No, you absolutely. Hey,
Yeah,
you
so yeah,
absolutely
my
right
phone
about that.
buzzing. So it's about working smarter, not harder though.
That's right.
And that's just how I play it, bro. I don't be tripping.
Well, your reputation precedes you, man. Like everybody know. Like, hey, that's a good thing when people they can say Measy. You know exactly what he do. You know who he is. You know what I mean. And you hear Measy. You know the camera. You know what I mean. You know that's what he do. And ain't nothing
Yeah.
like, in my opinion, it ain't nothing like, in my opinion, when you say a person name and you know exactly what you gonna get. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This the
What you
man for
affiliated
this.
to, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what you affiliated
Yeah,
with. You
and then
know.
it's good to you can hire like if I call Ashanti for a job, I know I ain't gotta worry about none of that shit.
Yeah.
I know he gonna come there and do the job the way the job's supposed to be done. I ain't got. I'm asking like, bro, what time you get there? How was they? They was cool.
Yeah.
All right, bet. It ain't a lot of people that you can do that with. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
That you be comfortable that they gonna go and do the job the way the job's supposed to be done. And that's just the way I go by. And that's the only like type of people I like to rock with is people that I can fully be like, hey, bro, I need you, or I cannot learn from you, or what can you learn from me?
So
That's the only type of shit I like to be around.
do you
Mm-hmm.
ever plan to have elite media to where you do have employees, like set employees for,
Yeah, I didn't try it, but it's still like,
because you
shit.
can't be
I'm
everywhere.
waiting on them to, I'm waiting on them to start building the mini me's, the clones. So that's what I'm
That's
waiting
what I was
on.
gonna ask you, dog. Like,
sit
what
your
would be your advice? Because there's a lot of people with cameras. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
I get it too.
everybody ain't a videographer like you. You know what I'm saying? So what would you be your advice to the young ones coming up? Like, what would you tell them?
always be a student of this shit. You don't never know everything. My pet peeve is always invest in yourself,
Mm-hmm.
upgrade your equipment. It's cool to stay with some shit, but it's cool to buy the new shit too. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Mhm.
I don't rock with no equipment no longer than 3 4 years because then now you not with technology. Now you don't have the shit that can turn sideways and automatically record vertical. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't always have to do that, but it's good to do that. You know what I'm saying? At least once or twice upgrade because when people say if it's broke, don't fix it. Yeah, but if that shit's still looking the same after a while, switch it up. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I advise always be a student, learn new shit, invest in yourself, ask questions, get to them jobs early, build rapport with people because they gonna get you in doors that school shit ain't gonna get you in. You know what I'm saying? I done been around some people, you hear me,
Hmm.
and it wasn't a school allowed in there, you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
relationships, networking, just all of the above, man, some type of shit that they automatically kind of know what to do, but you just got to be able to do it and put that shit in fruition and just put your foot on the gas.
Mm.
What's up? That's what's up.
That's
You
dope.
dropping nuggets, man.
Yeah, like you say, just remain relevant because I'm sure a lot of jobs find you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course. If they not my thing is I always like to go to a job and leave with another job. If you
Mm.
can't go to another job and leave with somebody say, hey, what's your number? I'm gonna hire you. You probably doing something right, but you ain't doing it good enough. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I like motherfuckers like, hey, who was dog right there? He was
Hmm.
through this bitch. Yeah, for sure. You definitely want to impress people, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Just by not even intentionally, just by doing you. If
But
you ain't
just
got
doing
that
your
much
job.
energy out there doing that, like do something else
But shit,
especially in this field. You in our way. If you in our way, if you ain't serious, you in our way. Move.
And plus, you know what I mean. Even it's our job, me's. You know what I mean. Like even the way we charge, the way we carry ourselves, we actually trailblazers around here. If you really think about it, bro, it's because
Facts.
we making it possible for like the next young lady, the next young man,
Facts.
really to
We the
probably get.
first.
Yeah,
We like the first
yeah.
hybrid group of shooters through here though. Like somebody that you can just call for one thing. It ain't never been in history around here like
Mm-mm.
people that you can call for one person to do multiple things without. You know what I'm saying? We can call you and get podcasts, record pictures, uh, graphics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
being able to
Logos, yeah, all that.
make yourself that usable is
Mm-hmm.
good. So everybody just got to know, like, it's good to be one thing, but if you ain't multi-use right now, if you ain't that Swiss Army knife, nigga, you still got to make yours because you cutting costs. That's why you said how much the budget is, nigga. I cut my budget because I learned how to do a lot of that shit myself too. I ain't got to pay
Mm-hmm.
niggas to do shit that I learned how to do. Now they got to pay me. Only shit that I want to pay people to do is the shit that I don't want to do or I don't want to learn how to do. And we in a world to where like,
You
why
can
you can't learn how to do
You're
this
right. You're
shit? Like,
right.
you can do that.
yeah, like
Yeah.
why you
It
don't
ain't no excuse now.
you can do whatever you want to do. Like it's just what you choose to you want to give your time to. Like, cause a
Right.
nigga can build a house if you want to, but nigga, if you ain't no house builder, nigga, that house ain't gonna stay up for too long. You feel me? So yeah, it's just all about, bro. I'm just a firm believer in if I want to do something, bro, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna do the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Dang.
You feel me?
I can say your work, man, have been speaking for itself. Now I done seen it. I'm definitely gonna tap in with you. I'm gonna tap
I
in with you.
appreciate it.
Cause for sure
I
I
appreciate.
was going, and I know on this first thing I was gonna go another route. But I'm like, shit, I always gonna fuck with home first though. I ain't gonna lie, I can't help it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? If you got the talent to do it, it don't make to me. It just don't make no sense
Mm-hmm.
to you know what I'm saying to go outside. It ain't. It's not like you know what I'm saying. If my son know how to do something specific, why I'm finna go somewhere else and use somebody else? You know what I mean? So
type
that just
shit.
always been me. You know, so shit, man. All I can say, man, keep doing what you're doing. Cause I mean,
Mm-hmm.
at the level that you did it, and then you do for sure, you need your couple people. You know what I mean? You need to be just looking at that monitor. You know what I mean? But
Type shit. Yeah. And I got some people that reached out to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna work with those people. It like I said, now it's just, rewrite, making this script all the way 100. I'm through this bitch, so now it's just getting this shit all the way together now. So the next production gonna be it though, for sure, for sure. I'm 100% sure. It's gonna be what what people. Well, I don't know what they expected, but this one definitely gonna be what they didn't expect for it to be. It's gonna be super dope for sure.
Well, I expect when people you listen to something else, I expected some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Because if somebody
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I'm like, so that's even better. It's even better that what I'm saying. People say something, and the people that know, because as you know, it's a lot of professional nobodies out here.
Right, for sure,
You
for
know
Yeah,
what I
sure.
mean? They this was this and this was that, and I'm like, man, if you don't shut, like,
Me shooting it, knowing I shot it, and it was a 7. Being the next film I shoot, know it's gonna be a 10. Far as the way I shot it and all of like the shit that I know what I have to deal with and get it done. This one gonna be a 10. I know they gonna think it's a 20. Cause a lot of people still like, dog, that bitch was dope. I'm like, nigga, I know that was like a 7 in my book, the way I shot it. You
Well,
know
you
what I'm
your worst
saying? But
critic. You know what I mean? You always gonna be your
type
worst.
shit.
Yeah.
always,
Type
always.
shit. So
sit your ass down.
Yeah,
so
that's
I wasn't I was just thankful to have the opportunity to do that shit and have the people that I work with. Y'all to appreciate it, give me this platform to tell motherfuckers to go tap in and we really got some greatness going on in this city, man. We got some real dope people around here, bro. For sure.
And I believe that.
Hmm. I mean, I
Some
think,
real
hey,
dope
bro,
people.
I think you know what you do is good, bro. It's like it's not even just good; it's great. You know what I mean? And far as like I say, I'm just more impressed, man, to the longevity because the longevity is hard to. Anytime you
Yeah.
out here doing something on your own, man, especially making a living with a camera, dog. Like I know, and me, it's you not taken seriously until you actually make a mark. You know what I mean? So you've made a mark, and now it's to the point where God has blessed you so much, man. You ain't even got to go look for it. People are coming to you. You know what I'm saying? And I know this has
Yeah,
opened
and
up
that's
some.
the blessing.
Yeah, I know some people I know that this project that you just did just opened up some more doors for you, dog. That you ain't even seen yet. I know more is coming, bro. So
Oh yeah,
your blessing's about to overtake you, bro, in a minute.
and it can't even,
I'm
bro. And I know I done tapped out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Sante know. Yeah, I was a
type
photographer.
shit.
I was doing it back in the day, and I tapped. I'm like, bro, I can't do it no
Yeah,
more.
it's hot. Hey, man.
It's, I can't do it. Hey, but I came up. It's a timing thing too.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Front
Because
door open.
I came in. It was a time where everybody wanted to be a
You said
photographer
what?
too,
right.
and dudes was literally buying. I had a studio and everything downtown. I think you came to my studio one time downtown, but dudes was shooting female just because they wanted to see the female.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
taking pictures for free. I'm setting up. I got portfolios. I'm doing portfolio shoots where I give them the book. You know what I'm saying? The picture and have it laid. Man, cats doing it for free.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's a good time. It's important when people know your work. You know what I'm saying? Your product. And I can say that's what I'm saying. I could refer you. I could refer Sante, no doubt, because you know what I'm saying. Your work is out there. Everybody know it's solid. So
Is it me? You froze?
It looked like it. It looked like
Yeah,
it
I
did.
think he. Hopefully he freeze in a minute. But yeah, I know we wanted to come in before the Lions game. You know what I mean? Before people
Oh, I
start to.
forgot about that.
Yeah. They play what? Who they play? The Seahawks tonight, right?
Yeah,
I want to
Seahawks.
say this. Shout out to you, Sante,
Oh, thank you.
because I know I want to. This
Oh,
was
here we
going
go.
through my mind, and I was hesitant to say it, but with Measy being kind of like in kind of sort of in the same lane as you, there's some people who wouldn't even want him on this
that's
platform to
right.
share.
Right.
So being that y'all kind of do the same thing or do the
Oh,
same thing, just
only
even
thing with the
having
media,
it in your heart to let them come on is big. Because
No,
some
this
people
we
how.
don't really got beef in the media. It ain't really no beef in the media field. Like
Nah.
all us like to see each other eat because we be wanting to use each other. We might need, especially some good help. Like it ain't really no beef in this field. Like
Mm-mm.
maybe like the rappers and stuff like that and councilmen and stuff.
Hey, hey, but you know how I look at it though. I'm gonna tell you how I really look at it though, Mees. I look at it as we all hustling. We just all hustling on different blocks. You know what I mean? We ain't impeding.
Yeah.
We not stepping on each other's toes in this game. You know what I mean? Like we all got our what we do. You know what I mean? And we all respect what each other do. You know what I mean? So I never looked at it as I'm gonna push up on me's or he gonna push up on me, and I don't think those things ever kind of crossed our mind. You know what I'm saying?
We
It's like
always,
it's enough for us both. You know, or yeah,
yes, yes, and we both know what we good at doing.
and we
Like
get
we we specialize in what we do, and we've been in this game long enough to know what we're doing, to not even be in nobody else's way.
exactly.
See, you see, and that's great collaboration
Yeah.
because it's going to be projects that's going to where you both are going to have to come together
Hmm.
and
Or
get
refer each other. Yeah.
yeah.
It's been jobs I had to shoot and had to hook up to his network because
Mhm.
he had to do the streaming. And
Yeah.
I ain't know what the hell. I'm like, hey bro, which cord go which way? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's all it's been there for sure.
And
But
we
that's how
all know, like the same people. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I want to give a shout out to our boy down there in City Hall, Phil. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh yeah, Phil,
in
my
bet-
guy.
yeah, in between Phil, in City Hall or whatever, he utilizes us both. You know what I'm saying? And so we part of the same family. We just,
Yeah.
in you know,
The first person who put me on to you was Regina.
Woodard. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Regina. He was like, Ashanti. I'm like, who is Ashanti? She's like, you know Ashanti? I'm like, I don't know. The
Ashanti.
singer? I'm like, you talk about Rain on Me, Ashanti? I don't know Ashanti.
Yeah, oh Gina, yeah, yeah. But I mean, like, so, but that just show you how long we both been kind of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but like Meezy, he does good work. He does great work, and we haven't gotten each other's way. Matter of fact, me and Reggie Branner never gotten in each other's way. I'm pretty sure,
Reggie Cody.
bruh,
That's the grapher right there.
bruh.
That's and he
uh,
a cameraman. Reggie so cameraman, but he figured out that it was a need for lights, and he
bruh.
went dominated the light game.
I just referred him to a young lady that was doing stuff, and they shit like, I need a light man. She was like, Sante, can you come do the lights? I'm like, nah, I can't come do them, but I know who can come do them. And
That's
he's so, bro, he's
Uh,
so booked up, it's crazy.
that's
it's
what's up.
crazy. He
Paper,
went, and when I say he got all type of camera gear, can shoot videos and movies just like we can, but he found that lane and he
yep.
rolling with it. And I
Rolling.
salute.
And that's kind of what it is in this game of doing this type of work we do. We you all got to find out, like Beezy
What
just said.
works?
He know that I do the streaming. I kind of hitch my wagon to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I hitched my wagon to. Branner hooked it to lights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody kind of figure out what their situation is. So it's enough room for us all. We can, we all do the same thing, but we do different things within that. So for sure, for sure.
Oh man, so y'all didn't have me on. Look at it. I said my nigga D over there. What's going on, gang? Hey, what's your favorite part of the movie? What y'all like about the movie?
Who want to go first?
Hey, the hotline's open.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and put the
Yeah,
hotline
you
up.
got to
Let me see who watched the movie. What's your favorite part about the movie?
You're asking us?
Let me see.
Hey,
Somebody.
no, well,
I didn't know if you was watching the people that were streaming.
no. Okay, I'm
I
gonna
know
tell
I
you.
got the lazy eye, so I'm trying to see one of y'all over there.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off first with the part that the part that I did when my man came to the door, bro. When he was dropping off the package, and basically how the movie started, because I like the way that you started the movie, how it kind of ended. It was like a twist.
I don't know why when I start writing, I always wanted to, like, you know how when you watch movies, like, damn, it's dope the way the movie, and then they just got to catch up into that present time.
To that point,
Yeah,
I like how you did that.
Yeah,
So
that was stuck in my head the way I did that.
So I like the way when that scene played out. So I could say those two of my favorite parts, more or less, is the very beginning, and then how the movie played itself up to that part at that scene.
And
So
one of the guys was he worked at the hospital too. The other guy worked at the hospital.
Oh yeah, okay.
He was like, I don't see how you work at the hospital all day. Like, you must don't see the females I work with at that much. Yeah,
Now,
should be some women in the hospital.
My favorite part about the movie was kind of like just seeing different scenes in Pontiac and being able to recognize it, knowing, and like I said, I mentioned seeing the brands and stuff like that. So that's one of my favorite parts. But I have to say, when he came in the door with the black eye,
Yeah.
I
Dude,
was so damn, listen, although the makeup was horrible, right?
it was terrible.
I was so damn tickled, right? Because it
What
kind of
made it funny?
it made
Yeah.
it funny to me. And it kind of reminded me of like Alfalfa in the little game where they would have like the
When you when
ridiculous
you
little
when you
makeup.
go back and watch it again, watch when he get in the house. The black eye's on the other side. It's on the other eye. It ain't on the same eye.
I didn't catch that, but I was so
See?
tickled by that. I'm like, oh my God, but still was funny where I tickled
Movie
and had
mom.
to pause it actually.
Hey, my favorite part was when my man, when he got to telling, he called my man the police dude.
Binks.
Yeah, and then he came on, basically said he was a snitch, but good looks, you know what I mean?
Flat out. Flat out.
That shit was
Hell
funny
yeah.
as fuck.
Hey yo, but this movie is a perfect setup for a part two though, bro. I ain't gonna even lie because
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
because
doubt.
they got the money at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, people want to know how they gonna spend
What
it.
you gonna do with it?
Yeah, and you,
Yeah, how did
That
they
dog
come
gonna come
up?
back
Did
and
they
get
go
his
back
money.
down?
You
I
might
thought,
got a franchise on your hands, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you might got something better than Friday,
Might hey, let's push
and
it.
then you got
And we
to
can
think.
see it elevate even
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, yeah, we gotta make it better. We gotta make
Because
it
when
better.
you make a movie like that, it's kind of almost open ended where you can
Use
go so
our
many different.
imagination.
Bro, you can do so many things with it. You can shoot in a whole different location. You know what I'm saying?
And
Right.
the beauty of the yak is you can go down the street and get somebody who just outside at Kid Canteen or one of them stores and get a funny clip just by
Yeah,
having a conversation. That's
yeah,
the beauty
yeah.
of our city. You can go sideways. You can go get some folks to just have a conversation with and take that clip and run with it.
yeah.
Literally.
You know
I
what?
really want to do a documentary on Cutter.
Okay, cut the keys.
Yeah, I want to call it Kevin. I'm definitely gonna. That's one. I started working with his mom a few years back. I just didn't never just finish on that. So I definitely want to. I want to do that. I want to start on something like that. And I kind of want to do a docu film on Hayes Jones too.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, bro, you'll break
That'd
the
be
internet
dope.
with that one.
That'd be
Hey,
dope.
and they haven't talked about Hayes in a minute.
Yeah.
I know, just him on the track tip for sure.
Y'all heard it here first. It was his idea.
Yeah,
It was my idea.
I admire you with the with the
Mel,
document. Go ahead, D.
Love it.
right now you might want to write these on a list and mail it to yourself.
Right.
I heard this.
What up,
Just
buddy?
came
How you
up with
doing?
oh,
I'm on a podcast.
I'm
What's
on
going
this.
on?
He trademarking it through mail.
That don't work no more.
You better write a list.
What they call it, Poe Man copyright.
Right, poor man copy.
Now.
He said, go to the post office and mail it to yourself.
And don't open it.
So when somebody say, "Yeah, I'm doing a documentary on Hayes Jones,"
We gonna call
It's
him
already
Reverend
right
Dr.
here.
It's
Wiz.
already
Gonna be
living
like-
right here.
Right
We
here.
gonna call him Reverend Dr. Wiz. He always
I'm gonna come out like this. I'm gonna be like,
like to say.
now who
yeah,
who trying to do something about Hayes Jones?
yeah.
Hey, bro, but hey, man, doing a documentary, like even doing that's a whole different spectrum of filmmaking. Like you got to do so I admire you know what I'm saying, tenacity on wanting to do that because just the research. You got to dig up old people and paper clippings and,
Sure.
bro, you gonna have to go to the library to get, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be some crazy
All
stuff.
of that right there on Dixie, man. A lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
Okay.
hey, and
Hey, that'd be dope, bro. Do that, man.
think about this. Pontiac got a lot of rich.
We got a lot of history, bro. Yeah, we
Very
got,
historical.
We got a lot of
Very,
history.
very historical. From athletes and I think I made a post about that. Like there's so many jewels that came out of Pontiac. It's ridiculous.
Hey man, I'm gonna give you this one.
Yeah.
Somebody need to do one on Hatchet.
on Hatchet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about that one.
That's gonna be a series.
I ain't
That's
even-
gonna be like Power.
Cause
Ooh.
I used to sit up there Hey, I'm old
Yes.
enough to where I used to talk to him, man. I done had some good conversation with
Yeah.
Art,
Yeah.
Hatchet, Bert Johnson, Cyril Hall, all of them,
Yeah.
man. And it was some amazing shit. But for real, that's what I wanted to tap in with you about. With me and Dewan Ford shooting a shit called OG Chronic.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I think I'm gonna have to fuck with you on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that was a start. Because I hate to do a personal plug, but that shit is about me. You know what I'm saying? My family got a rich history in the city of Pontiac.
Mm.
From Gay's Party Store, because people don't talk to me about Gay's Party Store, trying to do, you know what I'm saying, something with that. But
I wanted to, I wanted to start one of my movies off, but you can't really like it ain't you can't even portray gays no more because it ain't even there no more type shit.
Right.
Well,
yeah, that's
no,
why.
no, no. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not thinking about gays. I'm thinking about Jackson Store. I'm thinking about
Oh,
Jackson
Jackson
Jackson.
Street.
Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jackson Street stuff.
Oh man.
That and Hilltop. I want a
That,
Hilltop in the movie too.
ooh.
Now
Hey,
Hilltop,
it's a lot to pick from, dog.
Hey,
hey, but
there's some
Pontiac was just some
stories in
real
there, man.
shit, man.
Y'all ain't know I was that old, did y'all? Huh? Y'all ain't know I
Oh,
was that old.
You
if
said
you was no
40.
hilltop boy, you was cool.
I was little, but I was on that mug. I was out there. I was outside.
Got my first Mad Dog 2020 from
You
Hilltop.
did. You got a
Yeah.
5, boy. Old dog.
You just used to go just sit in that parking lot and chill. You hear me?
Yeah.
They wasn't doing nothing but chilling in the parking lot.
Now,
Uh,
it's a lot of rich history,
Yeah.
things that you can bring back forward that will be vital.
the number bit, man, just the
And
number
you
bit,
know
man,
when
it
you're
used
going
to
to
be
sit.
so crazy. The plants, it's just so. I mean, it's never ending. Pontiac, man, really, it's never ending, bro.
Oh, I ain't
And
gonna do no plant movie. That's gonna be a whole cheat
your
movie.
finger ain't gonna work. Your fingers ain't gonna work.
He still think about his face.
It'll be like, yeah, I want this side bet. Fuck, I quit.
Hey,
Hey,
whenever he get tired, I'm gonna.
hey,
Hey, if we working together, whenever, if he say he tired, I'm gonna do this to him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Boy, cause having a
It hurt
how
right
does
here.
I was like, this is I can't even bend these right. Like
Right.
it was just too tedious just doing all of that mess just for 10 hours. Nigga, what?
hey,
No.
let me ask you this, Maisie, man, because I think about this for myself, man. Like, what do you see, man, like 10, 15 years down the road doing the lane that you in right now, man? Because you 40, you say I'm 46, bro.
Yeah, I'll be 50. Shit.
So, yeah,
I'm
what
gonna
do
be
you?
sitting in,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be sitting in in either my office or some councilman office
hmm
with about 6 workers like, did you get the mayor going around there and get the footage through there and get it. I'm gonna be sitting somewhere chilling though with some shit on the floor for sure.
Directing and supervising.
Hmm
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Either I'm gonna be in my own office I'm gonna have some shit already. But I do want to be like the old nigga in the back who come out for the city or somebody with the camera. I want to be that nigga though, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Grisby think he know everything. Don't go back there and ask him shit.
That's what's up. I like that.
But see, I mean, we laughing and joking, but now that you done said it, it's in
that's
the
what it'll be.
universe.
That's what it'll be.
You're gonna walk into it and you're gonna say, "Damn, I said this years ago," and look at
Yeah.
Yeah,
how it is,
And
man.
I'm not gonna lie, Melvin. I've seen a great body of your work, and like I said, it's always clean and
hmm
crisp and everything like that. Especially like your music videos and commercials and ads that you've done. I didn't really see you remaining in Pontiac with your work. So, do you think about moving and taking your work and your brand elsewhere?
Yeah, only because I can do this anywhere.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like I can always come home and just book for a month and go back
Mhm.
home. You know what I'm saying? But I think I got like another year and a half. My kids, they so rooted in the schools, it was just kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? They so older. Like I got old kids now, so I'll be an empty nester in another year and a half or so. So I'll be able to move around a little
Congrats.
more. So I kind of stayed around for them more so than
Mhm.
anything. If it wasn't for
hmm
them,
This
yeah,
is what I talk about when I say about some of the greats coming from Pontiac and moving and going elsewhere, but still being from Pontiac, how we need to stay connected to these people. because a lot of us have outgrown the city, but they're still from here,
Hmm.
But I
and we
think
should be
I
able
can
to
do
have those relationships
I can do
still.
that shit here though. I
Yeah,
know I can do
for
it here.
sure.
I
Ain't
know I
nothing
can do
like
it
going
here.
with a plane ride.
It's just doing it here. You taking the stairs. If I can do it anywhere else, it's an elevator ride. I'm shoot up.
And it's
Hmm.
Just
only
doing
right.
it
It's only
doing
right.
it at home is just a detour because you going through different obstacles. You ain't gonna have to go with people who don't know you or who you gotta. Just doing it here, And the only reason I've been doing it here so long, like I said, is because my kids, and I'm kind of like obligated but not obligated. But I done been around enough to where no, I can be somewhere else and
And
still
still
be profitable. Yeah.
have the work done here.
What's
Yeah.
been your biggest obstacle here?
Shit, not leaving this bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Why am I still here? That's the
Yeah.
biggest out. Like, just waiting on my kids to get out of school, man. Like, I've been wanting to leave, but like I said, they so rooted here. Like my older daughter go to school in Florida. My son want to go to school in Georgia. My youngest daughter, she wanna move to Germany. So it's like now I can say like let's try to go do it in Atlanta. Let's go try to do it in Florida. Let's see what Dallas looking like. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I do love California. California, the vibe is crazy out
It
there.
is.
But living in California is, nigga, you ain't, nah. Not
What?
at 40. Not at 40 trying to go out there and talk about, well, I'm about to live on a dream.
Yeah,
Hell no.
yeah. It's
Hell no.
saturated out there though. I ain't even gonna lie. Everybody out there trying to be in the movie industry some type of way.
That's
USC, well, USC, one of the biggest film schools. Anyway, you know what I mean. I,
But
I got I got a
it's
friend.
still like, when I went there, it was like, I still draw. Like, I know I can go there and still be different in that industry. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah, yeah.
being there and being able to maintain trying to build a brand there is the killer.
Hmm.
Like you got to go there with at least about a good $100,000, at least just to.
I don't know because there's so
Yeah.
many like new kids going out to LA, these content
We
creators
saying
and
we
everything
saying
like that.
children though, kids who got
True,
20 years to give.
true.
They can go at 20
They can
and
go at 20.
um,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I ain't got a good
Fair
team
enough.
to try to build and stay with people and shit. They like, why this old ass nigga staying with me? Oh, this nigga 40
He
years
look
old.
young, but I know he ain't.
Pretty old. So yeah, it'll
And
just be some shit that I would want to
Sure,
be more established to be out
sure.
there, like you know what I'm saying. But it ain't nothing to go out there and get business. Probably go out, you know what I'm saying. Go out there and try to start a business as
Hmm.
well. But I love it, but I wouldn't want to stay there. I can stay in Dallas, Georgia, and Florida for sure, for sure.
now we all know that Hollywood has transitioned to Georgia.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
It
that's
has
Black Hollywood.
transitioned, and I see this
That's Bollywood.
Bollywood, yeah, Bollywood, and it has transitioned. But one thing about people from Pontiac, when we go to other places with the knowledge, you see, we got a different hustle than these guys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got a different way of doing things, and we go straight to the top because sometimes they kind of stand there and they moving a little bit slow. We already done
Cause we
film and
like
Listen,
when
we got
Pontiac people go somewhere, we like the foreigners when they come over to the country, like the
yeah,
Indians or the Mexicans. You know how the Mexicans get over here? These niggas got a food truck. They done went up. We done been here all our life. It was like, damn, how these niggas that came
Ain't
up
did
so
nothing.
fast? They get here and they get to it. So when you put a Pontiac person somewhere else, our mentality, like somebody that's really know what they doing, is gonna build just like that. We gonna move like we not from here. Our work ethic is different. People
right.
take to us different. You know what I'm saying? So no, I totally agree. It's the same. That's how I look at it. Like when we there, we like Mexicans when we somewhere else. We about to work hard and get there though. You
Yeah.
feel me? They gonna fuck with us.
And then the other part about being in Georgia, our people work together. There's no more like where they're trying to block you. If you do film, they taking you to the place and getting you set
Oh
up.
yeah, for
I
sure.
see that here more than anywhere I've ever been, where they move and shape, and that's why they call it the Black Mecca. Because
Yeah.
if you're a good person and you ain't on no grimy stuff, they gonna set you up. Hey man, they doing a film over here. They need a camera guy. Go over there, and then when you get over there, you're gonna meet 10, 20 more people that's gonna
Cause they real in tune. Like when I'm in Atlanta,
yeah,
they real in tune with if you gonna get on, I know I'm gonna get on too.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? They know like if they to analyze you good enough to give you that assist, like oh yeah, Donkey Ball, I know if he get on, he gonna definitely work with me. So
Shit.
that's what I noticed. Like when I go to Atlanta, I'm working with people. I work with they introduce me to different people, but it's still in the same network. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah,
end up doing work for everybody for real.
for real. Yeah, and they pass that money.
Yeah, for sure, for
That's
sure.
a different thing. That's a different way of doing things.
For
They
real.
should do
I
well.
seen Young Jock in his own club doing bottle service. He was taking orders in his own club.
Don't
I
you have
got
I
to
was,
be?
hey, and that's funny you say that because what's my man what's his name? Shorty Matt what's my man the being McGraw Ave, the little light skinned dude. He used to do music too.
McGraw.
Yeah,
Which one? Which actor you talking about? The dark skinned one?
No, the short dude.
Uh,
Anyway, man, he got
I
like
don't want nobody to judge me because I ain't watched McGraw Ave. I was just
yeah.
trying
Oh,
to.
you gotta lock in on that. Come on, you gotta lock in on that. Oh,
Man, I told you I don't be watching nothing, bro, because I don't be wanting my shit to look like nobody else
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
there you
I
go.
feel you,
I,
but
I
I
watch
then
enough. I watch it like I said, I watch a little bit, but I don't want to be. I don't want to get in writing and get to thinking about like,
yeah,
damn, that's what I just watched on TV. Because you unconsciously do that shit sometimes. You can watch some shit so much, and you can get to writing, and you just it just you be like, damn, this is what I just watched, and I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
hey, but it's a yin and a yang to that too because I done been writing and
got
I'm
some gas off of it.
something else because I was about to write something that was the same shit that I seen it. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
but then again, you get certain shit that you can watch. You can get some gas though. It can fuel you. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
somebody just took me to my nigga Will just told me to start watching The Wire, and it was a part on The Wire when I forgot who
Start
they
watching The
introduced
Wire.
Omar. I never watched The Wire. Like it's been out for years. It was
I
a
never
part
watched it.
where
I never watched it either.
it was a part when this old dude was pushing he was pushing a shopping cart. The shopping cart ran into a dude car. The dude got out the car and was yelling at the old about to kill the old dude. But then the main character walked out and just stopped the whole It was just from the way it went from the transformation from the old dude pushing the cart to hitting this dude car to the dude getting out the car yelling at the old dude to the main character coming in like, hey man, what y'all chill out, let the old nigga go, bro. That was just his introduction to the main character, but you didn't already put out two characters that you could possibly bring back, and you done knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
just watching little shit like that too, though. Just watching the creativity of
yeah.
how shit wrote as well. So you can't handicap yourself from not watching other shit, but you also got to look at that's what I'm watching too when I'm watching it as well, though. You know what I'm saying?
Would you consider working on another set to just
Yeah.
so you can learn and
Yes, of
be a
course. That's how
fun
I would definitely sit. I would definitely shadow. I would sit down if a nigga hit me like, hey bro, I'm shooting this movie, bro. Yes, I'm pulling up. What you need me to do?
Okay.
You need
I
me to
got
hold
you.
the lights? What you want me to do?
Yeah, I
I'm a
got you
fly
on
on the
that.
wall.
Whenever if you want to, man, I got you. Cause like I said, I fuck with the Wine Ford, man, Diesel, all of them, man. They about to shoot Return of the Mac. So
I seen when they was doing the casting call for that. Hell yeah, for sure. No, I'm always willing to learn, especially when it's something like that. That's how I stay the way I don't mind. Hey bro, let me hold your bag, bro. I got you.
right, hey, get in where you fit in.
Yeah, I'm
I
him.
called him and made up a scene. I told him. I came up with some shit I was thinking about. I ride this electric unicycle. I said, dog, it'd be sweet if we did whoop whoop whoop. I don't want to say it because I don't want nobody else to, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
It
right.
ain't been done yet. So I'm like, yo, let's do this right quick. He like, bet. You know what I mean? So and like I was saying, the dude that Shorty Matt, whatever, man, he got like two clubs. He be in his club every night working, or his restaurant or whatever. You know what I mean? And he popping, but you got to do whatever it takes to make shit work, man. Until you get to where you want to be.
No, for real, and I'm definitely with that for sure, for sure. I'm definitely with that.
You on your
Y'all,
way?
I'll be honest. My line going crazy, y'all. I got to get off of this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna.
we was about to say. Yeah, go ahead, Amy. But let me just say real quick, man. I appreciate you, bro. I thank you
Yeah,
for popping on, man.
Yeah, I
Man,
appreciate y'all having me.
keep doing your
Y'all,
stuff, bro.
y'all the first niggas that
yeah.
reached out to me since this movie dropped, so I'm grateful. I feel special. I definitely appreciate y'all for just even just thinking about me and just like, you know what, that's a dope dude. Let's
That's
interview
because
him.
we the best in town.
You
Yeah,
know what?
don't nobody be thinking about my black ass, man. I'm glad y'all was, bro. For real, I really
Well,
appreciate that more than y'all know. For sure, for sure.
we're
Proud
gonna
of you,
see you
dog.
on the next
Keep it up,
time.
man.
We'll see you
Keep it up.
even bigger.
All right, love y'all. Y'all have a good
Cool.
night.
All right,
See
so
you.
So.
Yeah,
nice.
That was up, man. I'm
got some
glad. I'm
money on
glad
this
you set
thing.
that up. I'm glad you set that up, Amy.
Yeah, that was good.
That was real good. I mean, I did. I watched it. I watched the movie twice.
Mm-hmm.
The first day that it was on Tubi, and I'm gonna tell you the only way that I knew it was on Tubi is people was talking junk about it. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I didn't even know it was there. So basically, people talking smack about it is what got him 2 extra views. You know what I mean? But I watched it twice. So I mean, I think he did a good job. I think he learned from some things that he said he wanted to get better with, get stronger with. But like anything, man, it's hard to do to go ahead and start any project. To start it, number one, it's hard to start, and then, bro, just to have the endurance to finish it. Like anything, man. Like me filming, know that every time, look, every minute of footage, me just knowing what I know, and I ain't even trying to do films, but me knowing what I know, just to get 1 minute or 2 minutes of usable footage to use, you got to really shoot like damn near an hour just to get 2 minutes of good film that you can
Yeah.
use. So
You see?
the time that he had to put into that,
Time, money, resources, and working.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
the plus for him, I think, man, like I said, the hardest part is, well, it's two hard parts. Unless you running something super professional, which is keeping up with the actors and having them there. But editing,
the editing
know what I'm
portion,
saying?
yeah.
And the fact that Meezy always been an editor. You know what I'm saying? He's always editing films good back, you know what I'm saying, videos and shit. That's why a lot of people wanted him. So that was like, that is one of the hardest parts. So if you got somebody that can do that shit and
He
sit
say
there in
this,
front of that
man.
screen and do all that editing, then you know what I'm saying, he had a leg up already.
He
So
saved
that,
himself a ton of money by doing it himself. I mean,
oh my God, I couldn't.
editing alone right there, bro.
That cost the most, bro.
That cost the most.
Yeah, yeah. I'm proud of it because a lot of people won't jump out there and do it.
Hell no, I didn't look it. I'm
Like,
telling you, I wanted to do it, man. Sante, how many years I've been talking about? Number one, we can talk about podcast. I was talking about podcasts back in 2006, 2007. Talking about wanting to shoot movies way back then, bro. And I just never, you know what I mean? I wanted to do it, but I couldn't get, number one, I couldn't get the help. I wasn't one of them people who's like, I'm just gonna do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Now it's 3,000 years later, and I'm just getting ready to shoot my first movie. You know what I mean? And this ain't the first time, because I was gonna shoot one last year, right before I bought the store. But it was one person. I had investors. You know what I'm saying? I was in for like 25,000. A couple other people was in, and one person backed out. The person that plugged me into the person that was shooting, which was a good crew, was trying to eat off of both ends. Like she wanted to eat off of every end. Like, oh, I want to be in this part, and I can, write, and then I can help you write if you want to write. And I'm like, you know what I mean? So when one person had literally backed out, that was just a reason for me to say, you know what, I'm scrapping this whole thing because I don't want to work with these people. You know what I mean? So it's not easy, bro. It is not easy. I'm just glad that I met DeWine Ford being an extra in the movie. And he was just cool as hell, and we've been cool ever since. So that just give me an arm up on everything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a person I know that can do it all. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Trick, little brother. You know what I'm saying? He done been in there. He in every movie too. So both of them in every movie. I done did him a favor. He said he owed me a favor. So you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to start it, but I just know it's gonna be a lot of work, just like what he's talking about, man. Like,
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot.
But the reward, getting it done, that's what I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah, finishing it, bro. That's like, I mean, just to put, just for him to be able to look at the poster and be like, you know what, I did that. It could be 10 years from now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just looking at that, be like,
You
I accomplished
cannot
something.
hate on that.
You
You
can't.
can't hate on that. For a guy to put his mind to something, put it to paper, put it to film, publish it,
And it's done.
and it's done. I like, even if you think it's trash, if it's not your genre, if it's not your cup of tea, you can't hate on this brother. You just, it's
But
ridiculous.
I really think
You
I
should.
really,
That's
I
really
really
what
think,
you're doing. That's what
I
you're
really,
doing for real.
I really think what that did is actually propel him to the next level that he's gonna do, because that ain't nothing but a confidence booster for the next thing. And we all had these points in our life where we finished or we did something that it wasn't nothing but a rocket to your back, and then it got you to the next. Like, you know what, I did that. Now I got the confidence to do this. So accomplishments are basically just confidence acknowledged. You know what I mean? So he did. Hey man, I can't say nothing but congratulations, because I know at the end of
Congratulations,
I
Lizzie.
never wanted to do a movie, because I was like deep. Derek even told, like, dog, you should get them doing movies. I just knew what it took to do them. I ain't trying to do that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just too hard.
But
Not
like
too
you say,
hard. I
there's
just
a lane for everybody.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody got their niche.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me nothing too. That I thought it was my boy. Like I
Yeah.
thought we was.
No,
Nah,
but you know what?
hey, let me say my whole James. Yeah, no, James, I ain't doing that, bro. And Sante the type of dude that's gonna tell you flat out. He not even finna ponder no shit or nothing. He just like, nah, I ain't about to do that, bro.
Hey, because I knew I wasn't gonna do a good job. Like, look, man, nah, they ain't even. And that's why I think me and a person like Meezy and other videographers can coexist, because I know what I do.
What you're good at.
Right, and I ain't trying to step on what he does. You know what I mean? I'm not trying. There's room enough for me and him and another guy, or B. Rutledge, who is in Milwaukee now. But it's room for us, because we all do. Yeah, we all can kind of do the same thing, but we specialize in certain things in particular. And I use the Dame Dash technique. Don't hustle on a crowded block. I don't have to hustle on Meezy's block. He don't have to hustle on my block. We can have our own block, and we all can make money on our block. And when it's time to come together, we can do something together. But we all got our own little set, and that's how it works. You know what I mean? As far as the video,
And it's good that even if you can't take a job, somebody can feel it. That's still money.
he's recommended me, and I've recommended him. So
Yeah.
we have, it's love. Like it don't, and he was right. It don't work like that in a lot of different things in Pontiac. A lot of people do the same things, or food places or whatever, and they be hating on each other. You know what I mean? But we don't work like that. We all men at the end of the day. We're like, you got to be careful. It's a small town, so you gotta be careful what you're saying about this person or that person. We all gonna hear it.
It gets that.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
definitely seen a lot of. I've seen a lot of hate. I can't say that I have. I've seen a lot of hating coming when it comes to you know,
Video.
what I'm saying,
For
videographer. Yeah, I have.
Maybe I'm just out the loop, I guess.
You know what I mean? But it was, you know what I'm saying, time and place. But I for sure had. Because I remember when he
Pontiac per se, or just in general?
What's that?
You saying Pontiac per se, or just in general?
No, I'm saying in Pontiac. Because it wasn't too many. It was a few people that was doing it, and they, you know what I'm saying, it was, yeah, I remember, yeah, I know. Let me see. It was, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the white dude 7.
And the white dude.
Like 7.
So what else is going on, y'all?
There was 7 people shooting. You know what I mean?
Our name and name.
Right, yeah. Before it.
What else is in the news?
I mean,
You got anything else we want to chat it up about?
I'm just saying, but like I said, this is when a lot of people was starting, so when you trying to dig your way out, you know what I mean? When you trying to, it might not be like that now, but at that point in time.
Yeah. But and I feel you, and but hey man, like at the end of the day, I'm glad that he's prospering, doing his thing. Like I've been knowing, like I said, about Measy for a long time, and just to have the longevity and still doing it, he's legit. You know, you can't nobody hate on him because it ain't working.
It ain't working.
Right.
If you doing it, it ain't working because he's still
Or maybe it is working. Who knows?
it's working in the opposite.
It's
You know,
reverse working.
it's
Yeah,
reverse. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Right.
so yeah, he doing good.
Yeah, and a professional. I've been a part of his work. You know, I was able to be in a video that he shot.
Mm.
You know, and I had a part in it. I mean, he really made me feel comfortable with doing my part, and it came out good.
Mm-hmm.
But Measy know how to use them motherfucking plugins and shit. Measy know how to edit, bro. That's
Yeah,
the
he a
point.
good editor.
He a good
That's
editor.
the
Oh my
thing. If you can't edit, you know what I'm saying? You can make, bro. This is the thing about shooting videos. You can make a video in one damn room with different shit, different spots, different lights or whatever. It's all about editing and putting that shit together.
right.
You be like, man, we shot that in one location. What?
Yeah, Meezy had actually made a ad for my 50th birthday party. Never met up with him. Literally grabbed pictures from my Facebook page, put the music on, and got Big Dog Blast to do the announcement and shot it to me. And when I seen it and heard it, I was like, how the fuck did he
Oh
do that?
yeah, he good
And
with
like
that.
you said, all editing and putting it together and made it look so professional that I was just like, damn, I wasn't
Mhm.
expecting that.
Yeah.
Yes, he's good. That boy's good.
Yeah, he is.
Boy,
He is.
That
He
boy
is.
good.
He is. And it's
Yeah.
a blessing we got, you know, him here. You know what I'm saying? And playing his part in, you know, the part that he plays and with, you know, the shoes that he fills, man, because he does a real important part. He does, like the city of Pontiac calls on him on events and things like, because he's trustworthy and he can do it, you know. So, and yeah, he ain't nothing about to happen but him getting bigger at this point. So
No doubt.
for
Good
sure.
show. Good show.
But yeah, folks, I guess
Into
the
this
Lions.
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Lions about to get it in.
Is they winning or is I know it just started?
Oh, it did?
Let's
Gotta see.
Check what's the score, James?
Hold on, I'm looking right now.
They must be in Seattle, I think. They got to be. But next week, man, hopefully I spoke to Judge
14 zip.
for who? The Lion?
The Lions.
What? 14 zip?
Yeah.
In Seattle? In Seattle?
Funny, we
Oh. Hey, next week we might have Tracy Richards. She running for Oakland County probate judge. I spoke to her via text. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she'll be able to. Also, I had another person get in touch with me that's running for school board. I know the school board situation got kind of heavy.
heavy.
It's getting kind of heavy. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lady that she wants to come on and I haven't talked back to her yet, but she wants to come on and talk about her platform that she's running. I think it's going to be two. There's 2 seats coming up. And
Is that the young lady that was talking to Gil on the?
no, that was the vice president.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Kenyatta
Oh yeah.
Bowman.
Yeah. Okay.
But so I think Gil's seat gonna be coming up because Gil not running.
Yeah.
He said he's not gonna run again. Okay. So this lady, she called me and she was like, "Yeah, he was right on a lot of stuff when she." Yeah, she was saying she called and told me a lot of stuff that.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It is, you know what I'm saying? It is. See, Gil is bright, man. You know what I mean? And Gil is a cop. Let's just call it a spade. And he's, you know, he's going to be a detective and he's going to look up these things. He's going to think. I think what the biggest problem was is how he come across. That's what everybody was saying. If we just going to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a lot of people that said he was wrong, if you recall. They was just saying how they felt, how he came across. And then you got the Me Too. You got the Me Too's too. You know what I'm saying? Where some people, you know what I'm saying, is so soft, they can't stand somebody saying something to them. You can't say certain words now and all of this different shit. You know what I'm saying? you can't even tell nobody stop now. You have to, you, pardon me. You can, you know what I mean? You say shut up, then that's offensive as hell. You know what I mean? So shit is real different now. You know what I mean? So it's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take some time because now it's at a point to where it's a rebuilding thing.
Miss Lee Patterson. I'm gonna read Jay Herring comment before we get out of here and say everything. Say everything was his idea. He just let Measy borrow it. But joking, Measy put a lot of the blueprint down for people to start something to believe in and continue to thrive through all the love and criticism. It's all a learning process. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Measy the man. Miss Lee Patterson. I had got the pleasure of filming her, but she's a great lady in the city of Pontiac. I don't know who all here knows who Miss Lee Patterson is, but she says 3 seats that's open on the school board. So yeah, I stand corrected. So
3 seats.
3 seats.
Oh, I know Miss Patterson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real deal.
Yes.
The real
I've been knowing
deal.
her a long time. She is the one who actually told me about the is it the scholarships. The TIP program, years and years ago, when I had mentioned the TIP program, she was the one who had told me about that, and I got my daughter to be able to qualify for that.
And I think Miss
Yeah.
Lee Patterson, she
Very
does something with
active.
the she does something with the parks too. I think, don't she? With the parks, with the city of Pontiac, with the parks.
I'm not sure, but I
Okay.
know
It do sound familiar. Is she? Wait,
she's
what?
been
Like she represent like Newman's, like the
Listen,
Newman,
that was Lancaster.
the
She was in
Lancaster.
Lancaster, yeah. I was a Lancaster resident at that time, and she was either on the board or she helped
Yeah.
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
And
said no.
She said no.
no, Miss Patterson.
Miss Patterson, you got to call in.
Yeah, hey, let's put a number up for Miss Patterson real quick. Miss Patterson, if you want to call in, we keep it to 4 minutes.
I'm just
tops.
looking at the little picture, and I could have swore she told me many years ago because I was living in a Lancaster, and she told me about.
Yeah,
I know for a fact that little picture I can identify. She told me about the TIP program, and she was actually collecting food and was giving out food during Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right there on
Many years ago. This is probably
right
over
there,
20 years
right
ago.
there on Woodward. Right there on Woodward. Every year.
Hey, if we get Miss Patterson to call in, we some G's, dog. Because
Hey, I would go work with Miss Patterson every year.
I remember her for sure. Yeah,
Take care of the people.
yes, she does, and she's stern about it.
oh yeah,
Because I was a young married woman, and she actually pulled me like to the side and was like,
Yeah.
She Maya Angelo'd you.
yeah, she Maya Angelou me for real, but I really appreciate that because she gave me some knowledge that I had not known.
And when the politicians ain't acting right,
There she go. She says she's a social worker and worked at Lancaster.
That's right, Miss Patterson.
Yeah.
LCC. Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, man. All right, y'all.
Thank you,
Well,
Miss Patterson.
Yeah, thanks, man. Ain't this the clapping? Ain't that how you
the
clap?
clapping hands.
Yeah. And my daughter actually got her degree in psychology. Yep. through the TIP
Uh-oh.
program. So, and she's a social worker now. Look at there. That's Pontiac people helping Pontiac people.
For sure. Well,
Teach one.
Yeah.
well, y'all, I hope y'all have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Go Lions. Thanks, Measy, for coming on. Thanks for setting that up, Amy. Hey, man, it was all good tonight. So
Yeah.
And y'all continue to watch. We have more guests coming on. I'm reaching out to people now. We're trying to get things scheduled. There's a lot that we can talk about Pontiac and what's going on in Oakland County and everything. So just stay tuned.
yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right, we out of here.
All right. Peace.
One love.